Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing Noel's 1 month update. He will be 1 month tomorrow. Oh my gosh, it has gotten by so fast. It's so hard to believe that he's a month old already. It's just insane. I feel like I just had him like yesterday, like last week. But so things that have been going on, I had a doctor's appointment for him March 14th, and that was about almost 2 weeks. 2 weeks after he was born. And he weighed in at 9 pounds and 4 ounces, and his birth weight was 7 pounds and 10 ounces, so almost 2 pounds he had gained, which is insane. He is gaining weight like an animal. And today I got him weighed again, and he weighed 11 pounds and 4 ounces. Again, 2 pounds, so he's getting cranky. He's been gaining a pound a week, which is really crazy. I don't even know. That's more than he gained when he was inside of me. He would gain like a pound every 2 weeks, you know? Now he's gaining a pound every week, which is crazy. He is eating so much. He's eating 4 ounces of formula when I do feed him formula, and I do breastfeed as well. And there are times that I would feed him his 4 ounces of formula, and he will like be screaming for more food, and I will just breastfeed him because he'll be that crazy. So I do breastfeed and I do give him formula. I do both, which is what works for us right now. He doesn't sleep with us. He sleeps in his crib. He does sleep with us. Oh, like, ow. Sorry. Noel. Okay, he just scratched me. He does sleep with us like during the day. Like if Josh is at work and I have him, I'll let him sleep in bed with me, only because Josh is in the bed with us, so it's easier for me to keep an eye on him, and I won't be as scared to sleep with him and stuff. So that's why I let him sleep with me in the bed. But most of the time he just sleeps in his crib. He's fine sleeping in his crib. He's fine sleeping in bed with us. He's fine. I don't have an issue. And sometimes he even sleeps in his bouncer. That's where Josh puts him, because Josh usually takes the night shift, because I have him all day because Josh works. So when Josh gets home, he usually just takes, the baby. And Josh, because the baby likes to be up at night all the time, so Josh puts him in the bouncer, and the baby will just fall asleep in there. So he does fall asleep in the bouncer as well. And his hair is getting so long. And I feel like it's getting lighter too, because when he was born his hair was like black, and I feel like it's getting like brown now. And his eyes are like brown, but I feel like they're getting to like a light brown, because my eyes are like black and his eyes are are lighter than mine already. So that's really, really cool. I hope his eyes do get like a hazel color like his daddy. Like Josh's whole side, his family all has like hazel eyes. Like his mom has hazel eyes, and his dad has blue eyes, but whatever. I actually got Noel's Social Security card in the mail the other day, so that's pretty cool. Tomorrow we're going to go to the town where I delivered him, and we're going to go get his birth certificate. So that way we can go get his insurance, because he doesn't have insurance yet. He's under my insurance. So yeah, so tomorrow we'll be going to do that, and he has been smiling so much, but it's not like he doesn't smile at us. Like he's still 4 months, woo! He's 4 weeks, and he just does those little like smiles when he's sleeping and stuff, but he's starting to like, like, he likes when you touch his neck right here. I would go like this to his face, and he would give me a smile. And that's just the sweetest thing ever. I love when he does that. Sorry. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, he does smile when I go like this to his face. And also, what I've been noticing that he does, it's so cool. Well, not really cool, but I think it's cool. He lifts his head up so well now, like so well. when I was in the hospital, he actually started lifting his head up, which is really, really crazy. Like, I would put him on my chest, and he would lift his head off my chest. Like, he would look at me. And I just thought that was the... Look at him sleeping. He's fell asleep. I just thought that was the craziest thing that he did. He would actually lift his head up and look at me when I was in the hospital. And now it's just... He can, like... He's just insane. Like, he can lift his head up really, really well. The only thing that he has problems with, which I'm starting to like help him get stronger. If I were to put him on the bed on his belly, he's starting to be able to lift his head up. He's able to like flip his head. Like, if he's laying on the bed on his belly on his face, he's able to flip sides. So that's really cool. I just read online that at this time in the age that he is, to give him belly time, which is putting him on his belly, letting him be able to exercise his neck muscles. I don't let him sleep like that. I just let him exercise his neck muscles when he's awake. And sometimes he does fall asleep and I have to flip him over. But everything's been going really, really good. He actually was peeling so bad. Like, the first 3 weeks, the first 2.5 weeks, so bad. And it's actually, the peeling has gone away so much. He's barely peeling now. But he was peeling, like, horrible. Like, terrible. Like, I would take off his socks, and, like, all this skin, like, peeling skin would come out of the socks. What, baby? See, he just lifted his head up. And just drops it. But he's, I don't know, he's like, I don't know, I gave birth to, like, a 3-year-old. But, see, he was smiling. Joshua and Noel. Alright, not enough with his face. I just can't get enough of it. He's just the cutest little baby ever. Every baby is so cute when they're born. But yeah, so he's able to pick his head up a lot now. I actually gave him a bath yesterday, and it was the funniest thing ever. I put him in his little bath, and he actually lifted his body out of the bath. Like, he jumped, basically. Like, he took his legs and pushed his body up and dropped himself, like, in the bath, and water fell, like, all over the room. And it was so funny. Like, he just splashed everyone. He just lifted his body up and just dropped himself, like, in the bathtub. Obviously, he doesn't like taking a bath. But I thought that was crazy. Like, he's only 4 weeks. Like, I don't know. I just thought that was insane. He's just crazy when it comes to that. I'm doing the face thing, and he smiled at me. You gonna smile for YouTube? You gonna smile? Yeah. I don't know if you see that. I bother him all the time. And the only reason why I'm bothering him now, I bother him when I want to record a video. Because for some reason he likes to sleep. Oh, there you go. You're awake now. Say hi. There. Say hi. No, you're shy? Trying to escape. I don't know. And also, it's really funny. When I put him on my chest, again, he's on my chest a lot. So he's developing a lot of, I don't even know what to call it. He's just developing a lot of muscle. Because he's always on my chest. He's always practicing doing things on my chest. Okay. Don't cry. I see it coming in your face. But what he would do is he'll climb. Like, if I would put him on, like, right here, he'll climb and kick his legs and end up, like, over here. Like, I don't even know. Like, he climbs up my body with his legs and arms. I don't know. He's just so cute. Look, he's just staring at me. He's staring at mommy. How about you stare at YouTube? You could totally see up his nose. That's so attractive, right? But yeah, so he is just a jumping beam. And I don't know. I'm pretty sure I did not deliver a newborn. I don't know. And like I said, he eats like a monster. And I actually saw a breastfeeding consultant today. And she was actually telling me a lot of stuff about him eating and things like that. So she basically told me that I feed him about every 2 to 3 hours, maybe sometimes more, 4 ounces of formula. So that's when I feed him formula. And like I said, I will breastfeed him in between that time. So what she told me is that if for 4 ounces of formula should last 4 hours. So if I would feed him 4 hours, if I would feed him 4 ounces, and then I feed him again 2 hours later, 4 ounces, there's still food inside of his belly, and I'm stretching out his belly because I'm overfeeding. You get it? Anyone? Because I don't even know. But I just, like, it really scares me because she's like, that's how babies and not newborns, but babies and infants become obese because of the more food they get. So she recommended if I feed him 4 ounces, wait 4 hours, which is really hard because he gets hungry at like 2.5, 3 hours. So I don't really know what to do, and it really worries me because I don't want him to be hungry, and I don't want him to be obese and unhealthy. You know what I mean? So it's really hard. Just kicking me. I don't really know what to do. So right now I'm just doing what the breast consultant told me, and then she was also telling me to if I don't like to breastfeed more often, and if I do decide to give formula, to pump, because I am not running out of milk, but I am having less milk than I had in the beginning. In the beginning, like the first week or two, I was a freaking cow. I would honestly, I'm not even over exaggerating, I could pump 20 ounces in one sitting. I would pump 10 on each boob, and now it's just, I'll be lucky if I get 5 on each boob. So it legit cut in half, which is really worrying me. And she was just telling me if I just breastfeed more and pump more, I will have more milk. So that's what I've been trying to do. I just want him to be healthy. And also this is really late, but his umbilical cord fell off like when he was two weeks, I think it was 2 weeks, and it fell off. It was actually really funny because my mom, one day she just, like, in the morning, she just took him out of the crib and, like, left me and Josh and them sleeping. So she took him out of the crib and she was changing him, and she wakes me up and she's like, where's that little stub thing? And I'm like, his umbilical cord? She's like, yeah, it's not on him anymore. And I was freaking out. It was like 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning, and I, like, jumped up to see his belly button and it was gone. And I was guessing it fell out in his sleep. And I was, like, shaking his onesie because I really wanted to find it because I wanted to keep it. And I found it was in his onesie that he was wearing that day. So his umbilical cord fell off, and he is officially not a newborn. Well, I don't know. What do you consider a newborn? Like the first month or so? I don't really know what to consider a newborn. He loves when I do this to him. And look at this. You see this right here? Double chin. Double chin. Look at it. Yeah, I'm totally obsessed with him. That's just my best friend right there. And apparently everyone's saying that he's my twin, not really Joshua's twin. But he's, like, darker than me already, as you can probably tell. Look in the mirror. Let's look in the mirror. Let's look at the camera. He's just knocked out. Just knocked out. That's what babies do. They just knock out random times during the day. You'll be playing with them, and they just knock out, feeding them, knock out, talking to them. They just don't care. But yeah, so I think that's all for his 1 month update. I don't really think I have anything else to say. I just really hope I'm not forgetting anything. But this is something really random, but I do give him a pacifier. And the one I give him is, if I could find it. Oh, here it is. These ones, the Soothies, I think is what it's called. Yeah, Soothie. And these are the ones that they give in the hospital. But my hospital, my hospital didn't give us a pacifier. They said that they don't give pacifiers anymore because some parents would complain about it, and it's like all this crap. So they didn't give us a pacifier. I had these, and I made my mom go home and get them because he legit was like dying for a pacifier in the hospital. And it was really funny because, like, I would feed him, and I knew he wasn't hungry, and he would suck on everything. Like, he would suck on my finger, he would suck on my nose, he would suck on my lips, like, anything he would suck on. And then what Josh, because that night, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and we didn't have a pacifier, and my mom wasn't there, so I just called her and then told her to bring one in the morning. But what Josh did, he took one of the nipples that they give you in the hospital, like, to give him milk, and he put tissue in it, and then he gave it to him, and he put tissue in it so he wouldn't suck in air. So that way, he would have something to suck on. Yeah, I love these pacifiers. I don't know why. I really, really do. It's just the fact that they're so not as big on him anymore, but when they were like the size of his face. But the thing about these pacifiers is that, think about giving him this pacifiers. He won't take any other one. Like, I have a few more, and he won't take them. Like these. Can I borrow for 1 second? 1 second. I guess the nipple is longer on this one than the other ones, so he likes this better, and it fits more in his mouth than the other ones do. You want it back? No? Okay, guess not. Nope. Okay. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to say right now. I don't think I have anything else to say. Like I said, I do have him during the day by myself all day, and then at night when Josh gets home from work, which is like 1:30, 2:30 in the morning, Josh just take over. So life's been cool. It's not, honestly, taking care, like the way everyone made it seem about taking care of a baby, it's just not to me. I guess it's obviously different for everybody, but just the way everyone made it seem like, oh my gosh, your life is over, you're like all this other crap, it was just really retarded and stupid, and I don't feel that way at all. I absolutely love taking care of my baby. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do get impatient, sometimes it does get hard, but it's totally worth it. Like, you know, it's just, it's your baby, you know what I mean? Like, you'll do anything for your baby. And it's not his fault. You know, he can't help what he does. Sometimes he'll be screaming at the top of his lungs for like an hour. And it's not his fault. I can't really get upset at him. I just try to remember that. Because it does get aggravating at times. That's really aggravating, someone screaming in your ear for an hour. But I just remember that it's not his fault. That's just how he communicates with people. He can't talk, so crying is the only way he can tell me what he needs and what he wants. So I just, like, I don't know, it's just, I try to really understand that, and just, I love being a mom, and it's totally not what everyone makes teen pregnancy sound like. It's just, it's not. And I'm not trying to, like, you know, glamorize teen pregnancy. I'm not trying to recommend anyone getting pregnant as a teen. It's just, personally for me, because I told you, everyone, like, a long time ago, adoption was not for me and all this stuff. And I am really, really, really happy I chose to keep my baby. And honestly, if you are a teen and you are pregnant, you know, it's so worth it. You know, like, obviously it's going to be hard. It's just a matter of thinking about your baby, not about yourself. So that's what I love about my pumpkin. And he just still knocked out. My little pumpkin butt. But yeah, so I think that's all I have to say for now. If you don't have me on Instagram, you really, really are missing out, because I upload tons of pictures of my baby, tons of pictures of me and Joshua and our family, tons and tons and tons of pictures. I update Instagram probably about 3 times a day. Like, I'm an Instagram whore. Like, I love Instagram. So if you want to follow me on such a website, well, an app, because it's an app, and actually it's a website now. If you didn't know that, you can have Instagram on the computer. Obviously, Instagram.com. but it's a bit more complicated than it is on the phone. But yeah, so if you didn't know and you don't have a phone, there's also Instagram on the computer you can also do. So my Instagram name will be linked below if you want to follow me, which I totally recommend. If you want to see this handsome young boy, your handsome boy. Yeah, so that's totally up to you guys. I wouldn't really recommend following me on Facebook and on Twitter because I'm not really about that life. But I do Instagram. I'm very, very obsessed with Instagram. And like I said, if you don't have... And look at his big eyes. Like, I don't have... Or maybe... I don't know. I don't think I have big eyes, but I think he does. My sister has big eyes too, so that's probably another trait that he got from my sister. But yeah, so anyway, I'm totally wasting your time. Instagram will be linked below. And Facebook and Twitter will be too, but like I said, it's up to you if you want to do it. But, yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Yeah, bye. Say bye, Noel. Bye. Bye. Good night.